Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Pomplamoose.
Today we are talking about the 7 weirdest pets.
Let's jump into number 1, the sugar glider. Here is the
That
sugar
sounds
glider.
fun, wow.
Yeah.
Is that a marsupial, Jack?
In fact, Natalie, it is a marsupial. It is from Australia. The sugar glider is from Australia. It weighs about as much as a deck of cards. It has a pouch.
But it's way more fun than a deck of cards.
It eats things, unlike a deck of cards.
And it flies, unlike a deck of cards. Let's sell them on this versus a deck of cards.
Would you rather have this marsupial's flying squirrel or a deck of cards? No, it's not a squirrel. Squirrels are not marsupials. Speaking of flying, this thing can fly the length, let me get this right,
of
half of a football field.
Oh, I was hoping it was a whole football field.
You have such high expectations. Okay. Next animal. The next animal is the Madagascar hissing cockroach. Ready?
No.
This is it.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Okay, so this cockroach...
That's not cool.
It gets to be 2 or 3 inches in size. 2 to 3 inches in size.
How many football fields?
It can fly 10 football fields. No, I don't know about that. Do not quote me about that in Madagascar.
If you feed it, it will become the length of a football field.
It is wingless. It does not fly.
It doesn't fly.
Well, unless it can fly with an anti-gravity. No, it is it does not fly any football fields. However, it climbs like a maniac. They can scale even like smooth glass, like on the inside of a terrarium.
Is it furry?
It is not furry.
Does it like cuddling?
God, I hope not.
Can it do tricks?
No, but it has its own pets. This cockroach has its own pets, little mites.
Can they do tricks?
Okay, we're moving on to the next animal. Nobody does tricks. The next animal, number 3, is the Mexican walking fish. Do not be tricked by the name. It is not a fish. Here it is. This is the Mexican...
It's not a fish and it cannot walk.
It can walk.
Okay.
But it's an amphibian. God, we're not making it through this episode. This is an amphibian.
Look at that.
It is so weird looking. I love this guy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't understand fish as pets, though. You can't hug them or love them or there's
this
like
could
zero...
hug you. It has arms. little weird arms.
Okay. Here's another picture. Look at this one. Look at that guy. He's so cool looking. He's kinda scary
really
looking.
cool looking.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want it.
I don't want it either. Okay, number 4, the Pac-Man frog. Don't ask if it can play Pac-Man. They hang out underground. They burrow. Their horns become visible just above the surface.
I can't see a pic. Where's a picture?
There.
I need a picture.
There's a picture.
It just looks like a
There.
frog.
See how the horns are visible above the surface of the land?
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to understand what's happening in that photo.
Isn't that wild?
Above the surface of the land? Like it's underground most of the time?
So they hang out underground, burrowed with their eyes and their horns visible above the surface, just waiting for something to come along so they can attack and eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like when you have a friend over and you have one of these pets.
You're in trouble. And so is your friend.
Okay.
Here's some interesting things about them. They have teeth. Don't stick your finger in front of them because they will bite you.
I'm just imagining it like being burrowed in someone's couch. Like hanging out there.
That's going to suck.
We have issues with frogs in our couches, but you know, they're so good at cuddling.
Not only are they good at cuddling, they are cannibals. So
great.
They will eat each other. So if you're gonna get a Pac-Man frog, don't get 2 because you'll be wasting your money. You may as well just get 1.
Just get one.
Just get
How
one.
do cannibal animals reproduce? How does that work?
I don't know. I guess sometimes you're up for a
Does it,
romp
like-
in the hay, and sometimes you're up for a meal.
No, but I mean, like, as soon as the mom has babies, are the babies like, ah, and they all run away and they all, like, disperse?
I don't know.
Or
I don't know.
Does the mom, like, sort of, like, feed them for a little bit and then she, like, starts to get hungry?
Okay, number 5. This is called, I don't know how to say this. the Lycoi cat. Mm-hmm. It's a werewolf cat. Look at this. This is called the werewolf cat.
Oh my gosh, that's really weird.
They lose their hair. Okay,
That's
so
really weird.
this is a breed of cat with natural mutation that causes its hair follicles to not produce hair or produce hair that falls out often. They are partially or completely hairless as a result, and they molt. Look at that animal.
Does it shed?
It molts. Look at that. Look at that.
No, it doesn't shed. It molts.
I could not love that animal.
Oh.
I feel bad because it's an animal, but it would be very hard to empathize with that creature.
Yeah, no, I don't. I also do not want that pet. We should have called this the list of pets we do not want.
Right. Oh, actually no. The next one is a pet that I would want. So this pet is called the Savannah cat. Number 6, the Savannah cat.
Savannah cats are pretty cool.
They're cool. They are medium sized. They're larger than cats, and they're about the size of a small dog. They can be domesticated.
Are they wild?
Let's see. Crossbreed. Oh, it's a domestic and wild.
Aha.
Crossbred. They can leap up to 8 feet high.
Do they pee on your couches? Sorry, I couldn't get through that question.
They probably pee on your couches. They love water, unlike most cats. And they follow their owners around like a dog would. So it'll follow you around the house. And it's huge. What is so funny?
I've always wanted a pet who loved water. So.
Okay, the last animal, number 7, is the capybara. I think it's called capybara, something like that.
Mm-hmm,
It's a water hog. Okay, here's the capybara. Boom, look at that guy.
It eats corn.
Nom, 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 nom.
The cockroach doesn't eat corn, and neither does the weird frog that hides in your couch. So I think the capybara is really, really doing better than all the other animals.
Eating corn for the win. Capybara.
If you can feed something a little...
Look, he
like
loves
an
the corn.
ear of corn.
Look at
It's
this.
really great.
They like cats.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so cute.
likes-
And monkeys. It likes cats and monkeys.
Okay, look at that. Like, look how much she loves her capybara. She put a little scarf on his neck.
He doesn't like that.
Here's the weird thing about the capybara. It is a rodent. Not only is it a rodent, it is the largest rodent in
like
the
it less
world.
now.
I know.
I don't like it as much.
It's like
now.
a huge rat.
Yeah.
They love swamps, watering holes. They're amazing swimmers, and they live in families and groups. They're shy and they're tame.
Okay. This is something I could potentially be interested in.
Yeah, me too.
This and the Savannah cat. Everything else, I don't really care.
Thank you for watching Mornings with Pomplamoose. Those are the 7 weirdest pets. We'll see you next time.